Hey everyone, so this is sort of the sequel video to that Thomas 3-pack that I unboxed yesterday. And today we are going to be doing an unboxing review on... I did not even expect this. So, I bet all of us were shivering out of our pants when the Toy Fair leaks got shown and Scotsman was one of the characters. I was shocked too. Because why Scotsman? It seems like Mattel didn't really care about Scotsman because he didn't appear in All Engines Go, but then we got the Motorized toy of him, and I was like, okay, we're back. Yeah. So, yeah, Flying Scotsman is here. And I might as well just point this out. I never owned a toy of Flying Scotsman before. This is my first, and I guess it's an okay to start. I did have plans on getting Scotsman before, but it was going to be that 2016 Trackmaster model, basically the one that was made for the Great Race. So I guess that's cool. Like, first time getting a toy of a new character is the new toy that's currently out yet. So yeah, so I guess let's take a look at the packaging. Basically the same things actually. Classic Flying Scotsman and these promos, which, you know, I like these promos. They're pretty cool. Yeah. And nothing on the back. I got that Thomas that I unboxed yesterday, and I also got the player Thomas and Gordon, mainly because this Thomas might just be in every video I make about the Motorized volumes. And Gordon, because, you know, Scotsman's Gordon's brother. Also, I got AG Gordon here because these basically might be the same height. I don't know. I had that theory. So I guess it's time to unbox the big boy over here. Okay. Gonna be pretty cool that in a few seconds I'm gonna be holding a toy of a character that I never owned before. Because, well, this year's kind of been, well, it's kind of been rough. Actually, I ripped the packaging, but whatever. I already have the Thomas one. I haven't made this one. Actually, since I already destroyed it, get out of here, bro. Okay, here's Flying Scotsman and his, you know, I already showed this off, so. Yeah, and I guess, moment of truth, guys. Come out, Scotty. Okay, that was weird. Sorry if I'm getting out of camera, but yeah, because this stuff, like, I'm just yanking this out of here. So yeah, okay, so I guess, yeah. Okay, so I guess let's start off with Scotsman's tenders, basically how we did the Thomas review. So this is his water tender. I actually never held this before, and yeah, it's cool having a Scotsman water tender. And this I actually technically already owned before. If y'all remember, I have the Trackmaster Duchess, which reuses this tender, so now I have two of these guys. The tenders are nothing to really die for. They're actually like reused from the 2016 model, which is a shame. But yeah, these are his tenders. And I guess we should move on to the main boy himself. I cannot even believe I'm holding a piece of Flying Scotsman merch in my hands right now. It's such a monumental moment for me. Okay, so here is Scotsman. Scotsman's face kind of looks a little off. It's trying to do a wink, but it would only work in some certain scenarios because I don't know how to describe it. It just does, like, sometimes it just doesn't look like he's winking. Like, maybe to this side, but like this side he's fine, I guess. And yeah, I like his winking face, but something's just off about it. And he has his iconic black running board, even though it doesn't stretch out, if y'all can see those bits of red over here. And here's his painted buffers. Yeah, Scotsman actually has these cool side rod pieces, which I'm proud that they brought back. And he actually has side rods, so it's not the static side rods that this player L. Gordon had. Well, wait, did it have side rods? Whatever. So yeah, it has the Flying Scotsman name banner on it. It has his number. And yeah, basically the same on the other side. The top Yeah, this guy's a grand ass engine, dude. Okay, yeah. He has the new side rods. Okay, and yeah, but this is kind of where my issues kind of start with the motorized line, because Thomas was one of my favorites, but Scotsman is hold on. So basically, if you compare Scotsman to his tenders, these tenders are tiny compared to Scotsman. Like, y'all, like, do you see this? Here's like one of his tenders. Like, look at this. And also, another complaint that everyone has is the long ass couplings. Because I guess it was okay for the AEG models because no one really cared about those. But with these new and everyone's planning on buying them, it just looks off. I'm not even going to lie. And yeah, but also the tenders are really short compared to Scotsman. If you see this, yeah. It doesn't look as bad because when I looked at it on the toy fair, that was mainly one of the main things I saw. Scotsman was this huge beast and the tenders were like that, but like I guess it looked kind of different now that I'm holding him. But yeah, but Scotsman is actually like one of the few. Scotsman might just be the only tender engine I buy from this range. I did have thoughts of getting James, but like mainly the tender engines suck in this range, and Scotsman is basically the odd one out, probably because it's Scotsman. But yeah, and I guess let's do. And I actually just stop rambling. Like, what else do I have to say? Because the Thomas had like a ton of changes. Scotsman, I don't even know. Okay, so let's compare it to his AG counterpart of his brother, because yeah, basically they kind of look the same. Oh yeah, this is kind of where my issues start with the link. Yeah, yeah, he's kind of a little bit taller, you know. Yeah, is he? Actually, hold on, let me just scoot this out because you can barely see anything. Yeah, he's kind of a little bit taller. And here's him compared to Thomas, and let's see the size comparison. This is, yeah, he's basically the appropriate size. And then here's him compared to a Playrail model of his brother. Yeah, that guy is pretty short, actually. Yeah. But basically, that's it, actually. Yeah, Scotsman wasn't as big as Thomas. Well, basically wasn't a bigger review as Thomas. So Scotsman's pretty okay. He's not the best out of all of them. And actually, since I have no others to unbox, let's get into those things I want to get, because half of these aren't even out in the US. All 5 of the push-alongs, if you know, the Motorized Percy pack, I hope that comes out next, and Duck. Because Duck is a really, really good model, and I'm going to be praising it once I get it. So, yeah. Here. So, I guess welcome to the family, Scotsman. Yeah. So, yeah, welcome to the family, Scotsman. Okay, yeah, this review's done.